Here's an entire year's worth of pictures from a school. These are grad portraits. They were group pictures taken early in the year, candids that found their way into the yearbook, and then Picture Day, which has some data and images from Picture Day with a variety of poses per kid. What we're going to do is learn the faces of the students, automatically process the entire structure of images, and then dump it out in a format that you can make money with. Here's PicID, which I'm going to do everything from scratch in front of you. We're going to create a new school called Central Middle School and train it. So training means taking some set of data that we know of. So here's a CSV file from Picture Day, which describes the portraits from Picture Day. As I move my mouse around, you see the pictures, so you can make sure the orientation is right and so on. If you see flashes of red, it's because there were people like Meredith here in the database, but the pictures weren't part of the set that we received for reasons. Maybe they skipped Picture Day, for example. So you can keep track of things like phone numbers and email addresses, which is useful later if you're going to be doing publishing to an online gallery, for example. We'll tell you back who the kids were with contact information. But what we're going to do now is process those training images. So this is Fall Picture Day, where you haven't changed a thing about how you photograph with, let's say, QR codes if you like, and you come back to the lab and maybe you knock pictures out, maybe you crop them, but at the end of the day, you've got pictures with names for everybody. We have tools to help, by the way, in the field, but for the moment, I'm just using this as the starting point. Now we've got the school trained up, and what we're going to do is find that folder. This is where the child folders representing the different parts of the school year are. Again, you can just scrub around with your mouse and see all of the candid pictures, all of the grad portraits. There's the group pictures here, and then there's the fall pictures here. They're all just collected together. What I'm going to do is say, learn all the images and then export to your choice of format. And you can customize this. I'm going to say a row per match for a blueprint setup. I'm also going to sift the pictures into folders. So what I'm going to do is show you the output folders. Here's the archives, and here's the immediate output. So there's just two different types of output. This is going to render the blueprint files here. This is going to render sifted folders into here. So let's just go. So as it works, we start seeing sifted folders showing up. So under Central and the current school year, these have already been created in front of you. And if I look at a particular kids folder, here are pictures of, this kid is, I guess, Alexis Davenport, who looks like this. And there he is, there he is. He's somewhere in here. And that is being built in front of you. If we just let it sit, it will find more pictures of him. But all of these folders are being populated. So here's another one. You can see the images being dropped in. So let's say, I don't know which of these two kids it was, but they're in here. I guess it was this kid here. Yeah. So you notice that sometimes she's wearing glasses. In some cases, 2 pairs of glasses. Some cases not. Doesn't matter. She showed up here somewhere in this group. There she is. So this is all being populated for all the kids in real time. And what's happening over here in the exports folder for Blueprint is we're naming images. In this case, we're naming them after the kid if there's only one match. And if it's a group picture which has more than one match, like this one, it'll say group. So it looks like now we're into the grad pictures, so you can see them start to show up. Here's the kid and her grad pictures now are in this folder as well. If you remember when I started this, I just pointed it at a folder and said go, and everything that you're seeing has come from that initial moment. So here's the kids' grad pictures, I gather this is him here, here, or maybe that's him there. Anyway, it's all being built out. There's the group pictures. And if you want to, you can export out rows. It would say row 1, row 2, row 3. But we're done. And what that means is that here in the exports folder, if we scroll down to the bottom, we'll find the data for the blueprint job, which represents the entire year worth of pictures. So if I, for example, sort by the kid's unique identifier here, so just sort everything. What we see is all of these pictures of Sawyer, Moran. We see the candids, the grads, the group pictures, and picture day. And the reason that we tag it with the event is so that you can charge different prices. You could say grad pictures are worth $20 and candids are worth $5, and picture day is part of a package, up to you. But you saw me do it from start to end. Learn the faces, process an entire year's worth of pictures, and get both, in this case, a blueprint job and a tree of folders that you could push into other tools easily enough.